Exodus chapter 24. Verse 1. And when Moses had spoken every word of the Lord unto all the people, saying. Verse 2. Take heed to yourselves, lest ye forget the covenant of the Lord your God, which he hath made with you, and make you a graven image, or the likeness of any thing, that the Lord thy God hath forbidden thee. Verse 3. For the Lord thy God is a consuming fire, even a jealous God. Verse 4. When thou shalt beget children, and children's children, and ye shall have remained in the land long time, if ye do evil in the sight of the Lord your God, to provoke him to anger, so that the fury of the Lord your God be kindled against you, and they bring thee into captivity unto their kings, or, lest, the Lord raise up a plague against thee among you, until thou be consumed. Verse 5. And when he hath humbled thee, and thou hast been made to lie down under his yoke, then shalt thou consider thyself in the latter end to return unto the Lord your God, and obey his voice. Historical context. The Israelites had already been exposed to idolatrous practices during their time in Egypt and before. Verse 6. Therefore ye shall keep his commandments, and his testimonies, which I command thee, that thou mayest do them in the land whither thou goest over Jordan, to inherit it. Verse 7. Wherefore Moses wrote this law, and delivered it unto the priests, the sons of Levi, who bore the ark of the covenant of the Lord, and unto all the elders of Israel. Verse 8. And when Moses had spoken every word of the Lord unto all the people, saying. Verse 9. Take heed to yourselves, lest ye forget the covenant of the Lord your God, which he hath made with you, and make you a graven image, or the likeness of any thing, that the Lord thy God hath forbidden thee. Verse 10. For the Lord thy God is a consuming fire, even a jealous God. Exodus chapter 25. Verse 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying. Verse 2. Speak unto the children of Israel, that they bring me an offering, ye shall receive no money for them, neither shall ye give them on account, because it is a gift to the Lord. Verse 3. Whosoever offereth an ox or a ram, let him bring them a sacrifice of peace offerings unto the Lord. Verse 4. And if the oblation be a fowl, then he shall bring his offering of turtle doves, 2 or 3 young pigeons. Verse 5. And the first day of the first month shalt thou set up the tabernacle. Historical context. The Israelites were constructing the portable tabernacle as a place to worship God while in the wilderness. Exodus chapter 26. Verse 1. And thou shalt make curtains of blue, and purple, and scarlet, and fine twined linen, with cherubims made in them. Verse 2. The length shall be 60 cubits, the breadth 4 side by side. Verse 3. And he made pillars of silver, 2, and over against them 2 chapiters of gold to hold the pillars, and he made a network for the 2 chapiters, like unto network. Verse 4. And he made 5 bars for the pillars, for cups in one bar, and 5 cups in another bar, upon the other pillar, and 5 bars for the which were of silver. Verse 5. And he made an hanging for the tabernacle in the midst by sea also, with blue, and purple, and scarlet, and fine twined linen of cunning work, 80 cubits was the length thereof, and his height was 5 cubits, and he coupled it with 5 bars. Verse 6. And he made a covering for the tabernacle of rams' skins dyed red, and a covering above of badgers' skins. Historical context. The inner structure of the tabernacle, as described in Exodus 26, was built according to God's instructions through Moses. Verse 7. And he made boards for the tabernacle of shittim wood, standing up. Verse 8. The length of a board was 10 cubits, and the breadth of a board was 1.5 cubits. Verse 9. One board had 2 tenons in it, alike to another board, thus did he make for all the boards of the tabernacle. Verse 10. And he made 20 boards for the south side southward. Verse 11. The order was 40 and 20 bars, 2 bars in a bar, or one piece, from the second bar to the third. Verse 12. And half of them joined to another, and half joined to the other. Verse 13. And he made 40 sockets of silver under the 20 boards, 2 sockets it had under the one board for his 2 tenons. Verse 14. And he made 100 hooks of gold, and 20 pillars of brass to bear the 100 hooks, and the 20 pillars with their hook of gold were for the south side southward. Historical context. The use of different materials in the construction of the tabernacle reflected the wealth and skill of the Israelites. Verse 15. And for the other side of the tabernacle, on the north side, he made 20 boards. Verse 16. And there 40 sockets of silver, 2 sockets under one board, and his tenon was put to it, thus did he with all the boards of the tabernacle. Verse 17. And for the sides of the tabernacle westward he made 6 boards. Verse 18. And 2 boards had he overlaid with gold upon the other side from above unto the joining thereof, and so did he in like manner for the other side. Verse 19. And he made 4 bars of silver for it to join, 2 bars for corners, and 2 bars for it. Verse 20. And the boards were hollowed with a hole, that is, he overlaid them with gold, and their hooks he made of gold, that they might not be loosed, neither was any other such work done upon them. Historical context. The use of gold to overlay the wooden structure of the tabernacle highlighted its sacred nature. Verse 21. And he set up the 20 pillars in the south side southward, and 40 sockets of silver did he put there, 2 sockets for one pillar, and 2 pillars had 2 tenons each. Verse 22. And 2 rows of quails upon it, cast from above to below, and 2 rows of quails in a row, and 2 rows of quails upon the other side from above the middle, they 2 were cast together over against the joining thereof. Verse 23. And thus he made for the north side, 20 boards, their 40 sockets of silver, 2 sockets under one board. Verse 24. And their hooks of gold, and 4 bars of silver, upon which to lift them by, for the other side also there were 2 bars in it. Verse 25. And on the sides of the tabernacle which were towards the west he made 6 boards. Verse 26. And 2 boards had he overlaid with gold upon the one side from above, and their hooks he made of gold, that they might not be loosed, and there was a covering of network of blue, and purple, and scarlet, and fine twined linen, wrought with needlework. Verse 27. And they overlaid the boards with gold, and made their hooks of gold to be places for the bars, and covered them with network. Verse 28. And he made a veil of blue, and purple, and scarlet, and fine twined linen of cunning work, with cherubims made in it, and made 4 pillars of shittim wood, and overlaid them with gold, their hooks being of gold, and he cast for them 4 sockets of silver. Historical context. The veil was a significant feature of the tabernacle's inner sanctum, separating the holy place from the most holy place. Verse 29. And he made a hanging for the tabernacle in the midst by sea also, of blue, and purple, and scarlet, and fine twined linen of cunning work, 80 cubits was the length thereof, his height 5 cubits, and thou